Join me in lighting a candle, praying, intention setting, breathing, and singing some songs for collective liberation. Let's start with 3 deep breaths together. Let's take a deep breath in through our nose and out. One more time in. And out through your mouth. Last one, slowly in. And out. Settling into this space, into this moment. There are many actions happening today for Palestine. I'm going to one later. I want to offer this for us, this intention setting, this grounding. The items that I have in this altar for collective liberation are water, so that we can ask this energy to help us flow, to help our emotions flow, so that we can express ourselves, so that we gain clarity and insight as to how to continue to take care of ourselves, so that we can continue to take action, so that we can take care of each other, because we need each other for the long run. I have this crow feather. I chose a crow feather to represent air, the direction of wind, and also a crow feather because crows are very collective, very community based. And I want that for us. I want that for us intentionally to move more towards that, however that looks like in your life, whether it's learning to ask for help, whether it's letting go of hyper independence, letting go of relying on systems that harms us. And I know depending on where we are, like a lot of us might be in survival mode, so we still need to depend on those things. So there's no shame. That is not my intention to shame. My intention is to help us open up to what is it that we need, to no longer have to be in those jobs where we're exploited, or where we're helping these corporations get richer and richer as our communities get poorer. May this feather represent that collective energy. And then behind I have this rose quartz that represents love, that I wanted to be a part of this. And love, I believe, is at the forefront. Even if other people might see it as hate, as anger. Anger can be loving. Fighting can be loving. I do this because I love myself, I love my people, I love nature, and I know that we deserve better. May we keep that love going, that fire in our heart, that loving energy forever going. May our hearts feel warm in this moment. Take a deep breath, hold your heart, place a hand over your heart, massage it, tap it. Feel that collective love. Even if you're not making it out in community, in person today, even just here in this virtual space, in this energetic space, we are connected. Even if we don't know each other, even if we are in different parts of the world, we are connected through this purpose. And my son, love your way. I love you. I have so much love for us. And then I have this goal that my friend Carmen brought me from Oaxaca. To honor the energy of death, to honor all the lives that have been so violently taken. May those souls feel peace. May those souls feel power. May we honor their lives through our lives. And may we remember that death isn't the one that does this to us, that takes us in these harsh ways. Death is the energy that transports us into the next stage of the life of our souls. And that death should be honored. Death is political. They're using death as a means to gain so-called power. But they fail to see that the power that they're trying to reach will not serve them, with their hearts lacking love. Never getting to experience what we experience with each other. And maybe that is not enough for them to miss out on this love. Honoring those lives with our actions, with our care, with our love. And then to also represent Earth, I have this sage from my friend's garden in LA, my friend Karina, to represent Earth. May sage ground us. Maybe we visualize roots underneath us that connect us to one another with those shared values, shared purpose. Even if we don't believe exactly the same thing, even if we might disagree with each other at this point, we need each other. And if there's conflict, there are ways to tend to it, even in caring ways. May we learn to not dispose each other just because we don't believe exactly the same or take action in the same way. Remember that we all have our different roles, our different purpose, and we need to go at this, against this, from all the different ways. So my way of doing it is not better than yours, and your way of doing it is not better than mine. Some of the ways I do it, I take action, are holding space for community, are doing things like this. I am going to an action later because I'm called to. But there are different ways that I show up, and ways that sometimes are not posted on social media. And I want us to remember of that too. There are many different ways, and we show up in the best ways that we can, based on our capacity, based on our skills, based on what's accessible to us. And then I have this candle. Sorry, calaverita. I have this candle to represent liberation, the fire medicine, to transform us, to help us transform, move towards embody what actions would it take to move even further into collective liberation. How do we need to show up in the world? How do we need to take up space? What do we need to believe to feel more empowered, to remember our power, to remember the fire within us? We come from resilient peoples, from powerful peoples that survived horrors, colonialism. May that strength guide us and hold us together, but may we also remember that it is okay to also be soft, to also be tender, to also fight with love, through the love that we have for each other and this desire for new possibilities for us. Because we can't keep going like this. For us, humans, for nature, for the animals, it can't continue like this any longer. There's no other option but new options, new possibilities. May this fire help us get creative, help us keep going. May this fire warm us up when we feel that we're alone, when that colonial conditioning comes through and tells us that we're alone and tells us that we're weak and tells us that we're nothing. May we remember that power. May we remember that we have people that we can reach out to. And if you don't, I invite you to open up to that possibility and to get creative as to how you can connect to others, whether that's virtually, whether that's in person. Sometimes it does take a little bit of discomfort of putting yourself out there. But we're worth moving through that discomfort. We're worth it. We need to. There's no other way. We have to. And do it little by little. Do it in ways that work for you. But do it. Let's take some deep breaths together. As we charge this candle with that intention, you can add your own intentions to it as well. And join me in lighting this candle for collective liberation. I get lost in looking at the fire sometimes. It reminds me of my power, and I hope it reminds you of yours, or it reminds you of whatever you need to remember right now. To feel hope, to keep you going, whatever that means for you today. I'm going to play my drum and sing some songs, say some words, vibe with me, move with me, breathe with me, sing with me, hum with me. I know this isn't live, but I can still feel the energy of whoever sees this. And I appreciate you for connecting with me in this way, for connecting with each other. Take a deep breath in. Out. the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Cry with me. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. And so will Congo, and so will Sudan, and so will all indigenous lands that have been colonized, and so will all indigenous peoples who have been colonized. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. And so will Congo, and so will Sudan, and so will all indigenous lands, and so will all indigenous people who have been harmed, oppressed by colonialism, by capitalism, by transphobia, by homophobia. Collective liberation for all. Our struggles are connected, and so is our liberation. May the martyrs, may the souls taken from us be free, be at peace. May they know that their lives will be honored. That we will honor them with our actions, with our life, with our love, with our creations, with our breath, with our movements, with our dance, with our songs, with our drums. Their sacrifice will not be in vain. In this moment, I ask everything that has our back, our ancestors who have our best interest, who care for us, all energies that support this collective liberation, to come through, to hold us, to embrace us with their love, with their protection, with their power. May we feel that warmth in our bodies, that connection with one another. We're not giving up. We can't. We can't give up on each other. Take 3 deep breaths with me to end, to close this space. Deep breath in through your nose. And out. Hold yourself if needed. Deep breath in. Breathe in. Out. Thank you for sharing space with me. Come back to this video whenever you feel alone, whenever you feel like you want to give up. I'm gonna tend to this candle until it goes out. But this fire, this intention, can't be destroyed. It's forever going. Take care of yourself. Ask others to care for you. Take care of others. Take care so you can continue to take action. I know I sound like a broken record. But when we get to those new possibilities, that collective liberation, yes, we'll get through it. To processing and expressing our challenging emotions through fighting, through force, if needed. But I also want us to look back and know that we got there through love and through care and through getting to know ourselves, getting to know each other, getting to know the land, tending to each other. For there to be that duality, because we need it all. We need all the ways. To liberate ourselves from being oppressed. I love you. I hope you have a great rest of your day.